Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go prepare our drawings. So I'm going to go, let's look at a level 1. Yeah, this is not, I don't want this here. So we need to get rid of it. Yeah, what we're going to do is you're going to just type in VV to get visibility graphics, go to Annotate, and then scroll down to you see elevations, and then click that off, and that gets rid of that. Okay. And then just some cleanup. You know what I think about section marks, and keep it simple. I think this is great. Great. And so you see this Poche, I want to get rid of it. I want to do it in a different way. So we're going to show you kind of a different way. It's not something that I think is used in an office, although when you put in together presentation drawings, maybe it is. I've never used it in an office that way, but I found it, and I think it's a pretty easy way for us to get Poche when we want it. And then you can also go clicking and change it later. So, alright. What I want you to do is go up to Manage and then go to Phases and then go over to these overrides. And I want you to click in the we're in Phases, and we're going to go Graphic Overrides, then New. I want you to change this right here from black to this magenta, something bright. I don't mean for this to be your final, but it's just going to show us if we got it going or we don't have it going, so I gave it some bright color. And then let's see, we're going to go over to Project Phases, Phase Filters here. We're going to see what we have as possibilities, because we need to change some of these to, instead of by category, we need to change it to overridden. So I'm not sure if it's complete, or we'll try that. Alright, it didn't change anything. So we're going to go Show New. We're going to change that to overridden. And so what it means when it's overridden, it's going to use those graphic overrides we just set up, that magenta. Nothing happened, so I think over here under View, scroll down to the bottom, you're going to see this Show All. Let's see what happens if we go to Show New. Okay. Fantastic. So now you see it's popping, the Poche's perfect. This is exactly what we're looking for. Now let's go to your section. Okay, so it's not showing up here, so we just got to go and change it to also Show New. Great. Okay, this is getting close. Oh, that's the light. Okay, I don't want to lose that. And I'm missing some walls connecting my ceilings. Okay, well, I'll fix that on the side. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to start to get these walls and floors and ceilings to connect. So to do that, I want you to use Join, and then click the two things you want to join, and you'll start to see them merge, and all of your the lines separating we'll get rid of. Now I got to fix this floor because it's not quite where I want it to be. So I'm going to go and I'm going to move it out. Now you guys should do these things too. I'm cleaning up my drawings. I'm expecting you all to clean up your drawings. And I'm just locking them to the edge of the wall just in case I want to move something. Okay, then we're back to section, and voila, it looks pretty good. Alright, some other things. So what I'm gonna do, I want to get those overhead lines on my first floor. So let's look at that. I'm gonna look at underlay and putting look up so that I can see my ceiling plane. Then I'm going to draw. I'm going to change the line style to overhead, and I'm just grabbing a rectangle. I'm going to draw the outside of the cloud and then the inside of the cloud. And once I have that done, I want to just make sure I turn off that underlay, so that is not going to show up elsewhere. What's going on? It should be continuous. It should be a dashed line. And I'm toggling now with thin line. You can type in TL and you'll basically lose your line weight, and it just allows you to see kind of the most basic of the lines, like if they didn't have any line weight. Yeah, it's totally wrong. Okay, that is weird. Well, let's go to show all. Oh, they're back. Okay, so it's something I'm doing with that phasing that's throwing it off. So I'm going to go back to show new. Got a problem here. I'm going to go back. Alright, so I'm going to go back to manage, back to phases, to this. No, I can't use show all. I can't change anything. So show all is not going to be my friend. Okay. I'm going to go graphic overrides. Okay, let's take a look at new. Alright, this has a continuous line, so I'm just going to clear the overrides. Now again, you're mucking about here. We're mucking about with your phases, but we're just trying to get presentation drawings, so let's do that. And then let's change this back to show new. Not show all, show new. Okay. Alright, that fixed it. Awesome. Alright, sweet. I just changed that from the hidden that I tried to overhead. Alright, let's look at the section again. Oh, I need to fix. So I'm going to hide this light. That shouldn't really show up. So I'll hide it on this view. Now you see I need to join a few things because I got my those walls that I was missing. I got those back. I'll just join. Great. Great. Okay. Now you can see that it should have a solid poche inside of that for my section. So I do need to change that. But before I do that, let's change this to black, or not white, because I don't want to change. You'll see. I'm going to basically assign a color to a fill, and I want it to be the color I want to end up with. So you all are going to do a white poche, and what I'm doing now is going to annotate, and then detail region, and I'm drawing a rectangle. I'm going to turn all the lines to invisible. I don't want to show up the lines to show up. And then I'm going to say OK. And check it. Yep. Alright, so you see there's a hatch inside. Well, I don't want that kind of hatch. I want just a solid black. And then I'm going to edit the type because I don't want it to be black. I want it to be white. So I just got to go click it here. And that's why I changed that magenta to white. Alright, so now you see it's almost all gone. And again, this is under Annotate, and then it's a detail field region, I think is what they call it. voila. It's brilliant. Okay, if you want to kind of accentuate your section a little bit, maybe I raise this up, and then I just have to go and pull this up, this filled region, and we've got a nice section. Awesome. Okay, might put in some kind of door, or maybe just a wall opening, just to give the and I'm going to ask you to do this, just kind of give the plan some flavor, a little opening so we can get in it. Okay, this is looking great. So you want all of the drawings that I've asked for to be presented this way. We'll get into some other things here in a second. Alright, thanks guys.